without air.
Hey everybody, how are you?
Have you spent any time researching the history of playing cards and why they look the way they do?
I've never looked into deep meaning of the cards.
I'll be honest with you and say, my research didn't take me very far.
We don't know exactly what is the history of the card. Perhaps you know.
I don't know much about the designs on the core cards, but I do know they represent figures from the past, kings and queens throughout history.
When you pick up a...
While I was in France, I decided to drop by the Double Fond, Paris's only dedicated magic theater, which just happens to be co-owned by my good friend, ALEXANDRA DUVIVIER. Look at this.
The most important quality a magician or an artist should have is to be curious. C'est adorable. Thank you so much. And I brought you a little gift. Because if you are not curious in your own life, how would you be interesting in your magic? What are you going to say? What are you going to tell? What are you going to express if you don't have anything inside? You need to have all of you 4 cards. So we are going to do, c'est une chaîne humaine. Tu passes les cartes. Voilà. So yeah, curiosity is the best thing. The only thing is to... Voilà, une chaîne humaine, voilà. My name is Alexandra Duvivier. I am the daughter of Dominique Duvivier, who is a passionate, gifted man into magic. First step is to shuffle the cards. From an early age, I have seen my dad working, doing magic. Now you stop shuffling and you're going to cut once your pack. But I didn't see my dad working. I saw my dad enjoying, playing. Then you rip them apart. You have 1 pack in each hand. So now you're going to stack them. And that's a luck to see that when you're a child, because you understand that, okay, he's working, but he's having fun. You're going to take the 3 top cards and you're going to place them all at once, right in the middle. I kept asking him, please show me your trick, show me your trick. And he never did. Now you take the top card, the top little card, and you place it against your heart. I was not born to be a magician. My dad wouldn't have stand me being a magician because he was a magician. And now this is my favorite moment. You're going to exchange the top card, this little piece, with someone you don't know yet. He brought me into FISM in 1988. FISM is a great competition in Holland. He was performing, and when I saw 700 people rising, I was just blown away. I realized that magic can create such an emotion. Starting from that day, I said to myself, I want to do that. The daisy flower, you know, he loves me not. So first you say, he loves me. So you put the card underneath and you say, he loves me. So you keep it. He loves me now. Ciao, bello. It was a challenge having the same name as my dad and being his daughter, because people were expecting more. She's the daughter of, so she's going to be less good. Oh la la, I feel lighter. And she's a lady magician. But I worked. He loves me. He loves me not. What helped me the most was the advice of my dad saying, you should go and do tricks outside. You should perform. Now you should have one piece left in your hand. You have one piece under your butt or under your heart. And if it matches, it means that you will have 1 week of pure happiness. I was so shy, and magic was kind of a therapy. It's like if you go towards things that are difficult for you, and magic was very difficult for me. My first card trick, very easy. I have a video of it. I was 8 years old and I didn't remember doing that trick.
Très bien. Donc tu regardes mieux. Non. C'était quoi votre carte? 3 de cœur.
I have learned it to my daughter. That's so awesome. That's great. So doing shows over and over again, doing table hopping over and over again, you have to learn your job, you have to learn your craft, and that's make you be braver. My dad has the oldest magic shop in the world, 1808. Being in the shop was so helpful because when you show tricks, you have to know how the trick is done. If you don't know what you're talking about, they will feel it. And for a culture, it's really important that you understand the process of each tricks. So having all those informations give you some knowledge, because afterwards it's like a computer. You just take the good information at the good moment when you need it. In magic, what we need the most is being curious and being aware of everything, because everything can be inspiring. So you are just inspired by the everyday life. You read an article in your newspaper, that's an inspiration. You dream about one effect, let's try to make it for real. So there are many, many things that come together. And that's great because it's a never-ending approach about learning things throughout our lives.
Souvenir, c'est quoi? C'est le 8 de trèfle.
Magic is an art form that feeds from the other arts. I have to use psychology, I have to use so many other stuff than just sleight of hands. We have to be an actor as well as doing a technician. We have to learn our text as well as doing the trick. And at the meantime, we have to smile because we have to pretend it's easy what you're doing, and it's not. There are millions of tricks already invented, and there are millions to come. You have so many plots, so you can make them tell so many things. But my favorite plot in magic is the wild card. There are so many plots that I am fan of, but wild card is one of my favorite. I have red cards, only red cards, except for one, which is black by itself. Okay, and you know what? I put some reds over there. I have some more reds over here, and I have my black card. And you know that in French we say that craziness is contagious. Yeah, that's it. So if I just rub one card onto one another without any suspicious move, it prints. No, but you can go faster and you can do it like this too. And this is crazy because it's working.
It's great.
I love this. I love this because, you know, you can think that cards are completely normal, but craziness is coming to you. So I just put those cards I didn't do yet.
Yeah.
I've done those. Okay, and I've done those. I put them aside. And if I just do this, I can transform them. This is just...
I love it. And these are more classical style cards so that people know it.
Et voila, exactly. And that's classical. That's a classical one.
Yeah.
And no more reds. And you can do whatever you want. And that's so cool to start from that and having later on something more, let's say, not classical, but something like this, you know. I have here very special cards. Enfin, this is not exactly the case because I have some normal cards.
Yeah.
And some special cards. That's the normal cards, and that's a special card. Let me show you why they are so special. Because I have white cards, and in a normal deck of cards, you never have any white cards, don't you? That's
not normal.
Everything's fine until you put a white card on a normal card, because you can see it.
That's great.
But if you don't rub, nothing happened. Right. But if you do rub, that's Very crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, you can still do it like this. No point, but you know. Or like that. It's very special. You just have to be careful that the ink is dry. But this is, you know, this is crazy. You know that nowadays we don't have time to do things full. Because, you know, you're zapping and you don't have time. So you do things by half. And even by half, it's working.
That's great.
You know, and my very special silk, even on the silk, if I rub it... And even on the case, the special, even on the case, it's working.
Okay, you're giving me a challenge, and I love that. All of this is great, but this is, really fantastic. You've really taken this to a level far beyond the very first, you know, versions going out there. You can see you've spent a lot of time on it. It's crazy good.